Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another Callous Mind video. Today's video, we're going to be talking about Week 10 pick results and Week 11 NFL picks. So as you can see by this meme here that I just quickly made, this was me and this was my picks. And my Week 10 picks were just absolutely terrible. 2021 NFL Week 10 pick results: 5 wins, 8 losses, and 1 push. And as usual, the losses started piling up on Thursday night when the Ravens lost to the Dolphins. Raise your hand if you had that pick. So, the Browns losing that game could have probably gone either way, but judging by the final score, the Patriots put a whooping on the Browns. The Steelers and Lions tied. Raise your hand if you had that one. That was the push up there. And, the Cardinals losing, if you go back to my previous video, I mentioned that those were the kind of games that the previous Cardinals teams would have lost. And lo and behold, they did lose it. So with that in mind, I've actually started an asterisk that I'm going to be adding to certain picks. No more than 3 asterisks. But I'm just saying that this NFL season has shown us, once again, it's reiterated the idea that anyone can win on any given Sunday. And so here we are, 5 wins. It's terrible. It's terrible. I thought last week was bad. This week was even worse. And once again, I'm very, very happy that I did not wager. 2021 NFL Week 11 picks are as follows. On Thursday, November 18th, New England heads to Atlanta to take on the Falcons. I will take the New England Patriots on the road at the Atlanta Falcons. Next up, first Sunday game, Indianapolis goes to Buffalo. And I'm going to go ahead and take the Buffalo Bills to defeat the Indianapolis Colts. Next game, Baltimore at Chicago. I'm going to take the Ravens to have a bounce back against the Chicago Bears. So I will take the Ravens on the road to defeat the Chicago Bears. Next game, Detroit at Cleveland. Detroit just tied Pittsburgh, and Cleveland's coming off of a loss at New England. This is probably going to be one of those tough games, but I will give the Browns the benefit of the doubt at home. So I will take the Cleveland Browns at home to defeat the Detroit Lions. Next game, Houston at Tennessee. I believe this is just a down, abysmal year for the Houston Texans. So I will take the Tennessee Titans at home to defeat the Houston Texans. Now this next game is interesting because I don't normally pick against Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. But I got to say that Minnesota is just one of those teams. This is an NFC North matchup, and this could be a very good game, a very contentious game, and have serious implications as far as NFC playoff position goes. So I believe Minnesota is now in the fight for their playoff life, and if they hope to make the playoffs, then they need to win this game. So I'm going to take the Minnesota Vikings at home to defeat the Green Bay Packers. Next game, Miami Dolphins at New York Jets. The Jets have shown some spunk this year, but I'm going to take the Miami Dolphins on the road to defeat the New York Jets. Next game, New Orleans at Philadelphia. You'll notice I have an asterisk right here. This is one of those games where I feel like this game could go either way. But I'm going to pick Philly, and I'm going to pick Philly for a couple of reasons. One, they're coming off of a big win on the road at Denver. And 2, they're playing at home, and that weather could be very inclement. So that could help Philadelphia. So I will take the Philadelphia Eagles at home against the New Orleans Saints. Next game, Washington at Carolina. Who knew the Washington football team had something for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, but they did. I think I'm going to give Carolina the nod this week, so I will take the Carolina Panthers at home against the Washington football team. Next game is San Francisco at Jacksonville. Raise your hand if you had San Francisco beating the Los Angeles Rams on Monday Night Football in Week 10. I know I certainly did not, but San Francisco actually looked pretty good, and I think they should make short work of Jacksonville on the road. So I will take the San Francisco 49ers on the road to defeat the Jacksonville Jaguars. Next game, Cincinnati at Las Vegas. I know my Raiders just had a very terrible showing against the Kansas City Chiefs, and for all intents and purposes, that probably cost them any shot at the playoffs. But I'm going to ride or die with the silver and black like always, and the Raiders need to win. You know, if they can't win against teams in their division, they at least need to win against teams in their conference. So this is, it's only week 11, but this is critical for AFC playoff race. So I'm taking the Las Vegas Raiders at home to defeat the Cincinnati Bengals. Next game, Dallas Cowboys at Kansas City Chiefs. I think the Cowboys may be on to something this year. They seem pretty good. It may be a little different in the cold of Kansas City, but I think for sure that Dallas can go on the road and win, and that's why I'm picking them. So I will take the Dallas Cowboys on the road to defeat the Kansas City Chiefs. Next game, Arizona Cardinals at Seattle Seahawks, an NFC West matchup. This is always a critical game when you're playing your division, within your division and division rivals. Historically, these games have been pretty well. Seattle's coming off of a shutout loss, and the Arizona Cardinals are coming off of a loss at home. I'm going to hope and pray that Kyler Murray is back for this game, and but I think this game will probably be nip and tuck and close either way it goes, because these games usually are. But I will go with Big Red, so I'll take the Arizona Cardinals on the road to defeat the Seattle Seahawks. Then on Sunday Night Football, the Pittsburgh Steelers head west to take on the Los Angeles Chargers. You can see that I have that magenta box around the Los Angeles Chargers because that's who I am picking to win this game. However, I know and I believe in my heart that this game could easily be won by the Pittsburgh Steelers. That's why I'm using another asterisk here. But I am opting to choose the Los Angeles Chargers to defeat the Pittsburgh Steelers. And then on Monday Night Football, I look for Tampa Bay to get right. If they lose to the Giants, alarms should be going off all over the galaxy. So I will take the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at home to defeat the New York They Might Be Giants. That's going to do it for this video. Thank you all for watching, liking, and subscribing. Don't forget the FJB commemorative coin is available for purchase at callousmind.com. Until I speak to you again, please, please, please be good to yourselves and each other, and I'll talk to you next week. God bless.